Well, some folks have noted that there actually has been a rollout of an update on the Pixel 6 line of devices. Now, this is for the Pixel 6, the Pixel 6a, and the Pro. And what it is it's not actually the August update. And I've had a lot of people that have asked me about this, and I actually talked about it a few days ago whenever I talked about how the August update is being delayed a few weeks. Well, apparently there was an issue with the Pixel 6 devices. This doesn't seem to extend to the Pixel 5 and the 4 with the GPS failure under certain conditions. Now, it doesn't say what it is. Of course, this is Google's way of always putting things out there. They say there's a problem under certain conditions. They don't tell you what conditions, so you can avoid them, of course. Anyway, so if you've noticed that you got an additional patch that was about 1.24 megabytes, very, very small patch. Of course, this still takes like an hour to update, right? Because, of course, that's how the Pixel 6 phones roll. All it is a fix for this supposed GPS failure under certain conditions. It's still going to have a July 5th security patch date, so July 5th update. So this is what I talked about previously with there being a second July update. Yes, the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro got that already. This isn't even actually the July update for the Pixel 6a. The Pixel 6a still has not received the July update. The latest that they've received, if you've gotten it, is June. The Pixel 6a will even still say that it has a June update. So that's basically what it is. This is nothing crazy, nothing revolutionary, nothing super out of the ordinary. It is a little on the weird side that Google has done this because I haven't seen something like this before. It must have been a pretty serious issue on the back end. Hopefully it's fixed something for somebody because it's one of those things where it's kind of hard to notice on a day-to-day basis if you've got GPS issues, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so that's basically all that it is. We're still in a holding pattern. We're still in waiting mode to get the August update for all the phones. We still don't have a true July update for the Pixel 6a, which again, I've vented my frustration about this previously. It's very odd that they dropped the phone on July the 28th. We're still sitting here waiting. No July update, no August update, and no August update for any phone. So my hope is, like they had said, in the next couple of weeks that we will get the August update. That should bring everything online. I think there's some significant things that they needed to fix with it. And the biggest one being the fingerprint sensor issue that some people are having where you can unlock it with a fingerprint that's not registered. Now, of course, that fingerprint is registered. Mine doesn't do it. I know there are some people that say that theirs does it, and I've seen video examples. I've actually seen a lot of people posting video clips on like Twitter. So it's something that people are noticing. It's something that's out in the wild. I talked about this and kind of went on about it about a week or two ago as it first came into the public spotlight. So yes, there's a possibility that other fingerprints could unlock your phone. And I do believe that's probably the significant thing they're trying to fix here, trying to wrap it up. And I think a lot of it really has to do with, if you weren't aware, they put a new fingerprint sensor different from the one in the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro in the 6a. And the only reason I can think that they did that was some sort of cost-cutting measure. Because if they already got the 6 and the 6 Pro pretty much fixed and significantly improved, why would you throw a wrench in things and add a new sensor into it when you launch a new phone? The only thing I can think of is just to save money, because otherwise it makes absolutely no sense. And it turned out to be a big failure. It turned out to be a really dumb decision because now they're having fingerprint sensor issues with the 6a. Only Google, only Google could do this. It's one of those things, I hate to say just sit back and laugh, because it's just another iteration of their incompetence when it comes to doing things, but I don't know. Anyway, so the Pixel 6a, I mean, it's a solid phone as long as nobody else unlocks it. Yeah, I couldn't make this up if I tried. Anyway, so we're still sitting around. We're still waiting. No August update. I do believe it's going to fix the fingerprint sensor issue. If you haven't updated to the Android 13 beta, a lot of people have been reporting that it does fix the fingerprint sensor issue and that it does make the phone a lot better. Now, it does seem like for the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, it seems to be working better. I have had a few people that have said that the Android 13 update has created a fingerprint sensor problem for them with the Pixel 6a. So that seems to be hit or miss. I'm hoping that Android 13 official is coming sooner than later. There are actually rumors that it might drop in September, ahead of the actual Pixel 7 launch, which that seems highly unlikely to me. We'll wait and see what happens. I think that would honestly make people a lot happier. I think there's a lot of concern even with the upcoming Pixel 7 there's been so many issues here and there, and I saw even an article the other day where somebody was saying that they've completely had it with their Pixel 6 because it was having some new bugs and freezing up for a couple of minutes. I haven't heard of that being a widespread issue, but it's just one of those things. The Pixel 6, for better or worse, has been plagued with software issues since it's come out, and this is just another iteration. And I had hoped that the Pixel 6a would be a clean slate to start things anew from, like a new starting point. I thought that the Pixel 6a, and of course this is a very select few of a minority of people. Of course I say that every single time. Yes, it's not a widespread problem. It's not a systemic issue, but it is an issue that definitely enough people are experiencing that it is a problem. Like, nobody's phone should be unlocking with a fingerprint from yourself or anybody else that's not registered. And it's just, yeah, hopefully they get it fixed soon. Again, the August update, I can almost guarantee that's why it's been delayed, because they realized that was an issue. I don't know how they didn't notice that in testing. Maybe that's something they're going to add to their testing protocol, because I personally would never think to try another finger that's not registered. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, let me just see if my left thumbprint will unlock my phone when my right fingerprint's the only one that's set up and registered with it, right? So somebody figured it out, and then it turned out to be an issue. So the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro don't seem to be affected by this. It seems to be purely and only a Pixel 6a issue at this point in time. And again, that's not even every phone. So it's another one of those weird anomalies across the board where it comes down to a Pixel 6 phone, and it's not every phone, but it's enough phones that it's a problem. And I could reach into my Google wizardry hat and couldn't predict how they managed to do that. Anyway, so if you get that 1.24 megabyte update, it's about the GPS failure. And that's where we're at right now. So as soon as there's an update, I will maybe be the first one. I will try to get it out to you as soon as possible to let you know that there's an update, and I will keep you up to date on the latest and greatest on anything I hear about the phone or update stuff. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please go down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, if you found this helpful, if you like the Pixel videos, then please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.